Okay, welcome back to the channel. I'm heading over to the pond now. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do today, but I'll let you know when I get over there, and let's head. Okay, it looks like they are just getting the dirt from the middle of the pond over here, or between the middle and the far bank, and just hauling it and continuing to pile it up on the dam and get it all leveled out. Filling up the dump truck and bringing over and topping off the dam on top of the pipe, because that was really the last part of the dam that needed to be filled in. Currently what they're doing now is they're taking all the mud out of the middle of the pond where we couldn't get to with the D7, and they're hauling it over here on the other side of the dam because it's filled dirt, they don't need it, and it's mainly just mud. So you can see where they've dumped the dirt earlier, and it's actually quite a bit of dirt, a lot of clay in here, not very good soil, and it's really soft, but it's a whole bunch of it here. And this is the kind of dirt we kept getting stuck in. If you remember, it was in the middle of the pond where there was still grass because we hadn't touched it yet, but he just came and dumped that load. You can see now they've completely smoothed out the back of the dam here, so you can see they've got this bank looking real nice, which was pretty close to that to begin with. But I believe this track right here is right where they made the cut. So they built that up a lot, smoothed out the top. And of course, from that track to that track mark was about how wide and about in the same spot that the original dam was. And so you can see how much more that all of the dirt, all this fill dirt that's come out of the pond has added on, and it's of course just a slow gradual slope down to the brush pile. But you can see right here where they haven't cut yet, but the bulldozer has come through and smoothed up here where Dad had pushed some dirt. But that is pretty much all they have done since last weekend working on this half of the pond. Let me head over to where they're digging now. So I can't really get a whole lot closer than this. I'm over here on the other side of the pond. The excavator is behind me, getting the dirt into the dump truck, which is again carrying it behind the dam. The bulldozer's over here on my other side, gathering up the dirt and smoothing where the excavator's already been, just to kind of clean off and finish off this section back here. So I'll let you watch what they do. Okay, I believe the last thing you saw was of them finishing up the pile of dirt here. By now, I'm sure you have noticed the pond is completely clear of equipment, and the pipe has been put up, and the bank is all smoothed out, and it looks like it's finished, which I believe it is. Just a little bit of recap of what they've done since I was last out here, and since you last saw. Right here, I'm standing in the middle of the dam where the pipe, originally came out. I'm right at 6 feet tall. So it's probably right at 8 to 10 feet tall to that next elbow joint. And then it comes down about 2 feet. So they've got that done. They finished the section of dirt they had right here. It's kind of like the sad streak of the pond, just because in a cake, a sad streak is when there's a streak in the cake where the batter didn't fully cook, just because it was almost completely really soft mud that even since the pond has been drained almost 2 years now, it still hasn't dried up yet. And that also has to do something with, the grass has been on top of it, preventing sunlight from getting to it, and whatnot. But the biggest thing is that they completely smoothed off the face of the dam here. You can see that yesterday around this time, the bank kind of was at the same degree or slope as it is now. They completely leveled off the top of the dam here, and then they added more dirt down to that bottom. They just spread out all the mud that was here, but it's a little less pretty side of the pond, I guess, just because of the mud and that it's really hard to pack it. Then it looks like they doubled the width of the pile of the filled dirt out there from the streak of dirt that was here. So unfortunately, that is the close of this chapter of the pond's rebuilding. I really hope you enjoyed as much as I did. I've had a blast filming this and putting this together for you all to see. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.